Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect. Today we're going to be learning about the Hunter's Handgun and how to use it efficiently, and also diving into some more Reliquary. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today we're going to be doing a few things, including kind of messing around with our bees. I've already done one full cycle of our bees here, and it pretty much went directly back around and changed itself from a forest drone to a meadows queen. So it went from forest and has gone completely around to being meadow. It was originally meadow forest, it started off as forest, then it went forest meadows, and now went meadows forest, and then now it's back to meadows on when you look at its actual life. Now, weird thing though, I was able to just drop in another forest drone with this meadows and hope for a common. That's all you have to do. You have to keep doing this over and over again, and eventually you will get the strand that you want, and eventually we'll get a common. And once we get a common, we hope that we can get enough common drones that we can actually make turn this meadows queen into an actual common queen. And from there, we would, once we get to that point, we need to start working on the next tier up. So like I said, this does take a little bit of time, and I know a lot of people have been saying, do some bees, do bees, but bees just take so much time. So in between my bee stuff, I have gathered a few more imprisoned a few more mobs. I went to the nether, got myself the wither skeleton, and also a blaze while I was there, and then I also got myself a skeleton. There is a few more that we definitely need to grab, one being a witch. We need to grab a witch, we need to grab a regular spider, and I think that's about it. A witch and a regular spider. Oh, and a snowman. Eventually we need to get a snowman, as weird as that sounds. So we need to find a biome that's kind of wintry. But if you look over here, we're going to be doing some Reliquary today. And we're going to be making the Hunter's Handgun. This bad boy is going to be kind of cool. I like it. I like having that handgun type feel. It'll kind of go nice with our armor and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and see what all this is going to take. It's going to take some empty magazines. Let's go ahead and make that. The grip assembly is pretty simple to make. Then we have the barrel assembly. This is going to require the nebulous hearts. Oh, I also got Enderman, by the way. So I ran the Enderman a few times in here, and we got the nebulous heart. And I want to talk about these. These fortune add-ons are very, very useful, but you need this pink slime. Sometimes you'll see a face on it, it all depends on whenever you click on it. It's random on the texture. You get this from a fluid sieving machine. This thing is super easy to make and understand how to use. So that's why I didn't really show it too much. But you just dump your pink slime in here, put some iron in, and bam, you'll get that nugget. Very, very simple. And we have so much pink slime, so I just wanted to head and get that done. And like I said, these fortune upgrades kind of act as not only fortune, but looting as well. So keep that in mind whenever you're messing around with killing mobs. So we have that done. Let's move on we were making the barrel. There we go. There's the barrel assembly. Then we need the hammer assembly, which is going to require the molten core and a blaze rod. Now the molten core we have because I ran... Where are you at, molten core? There we are. Because I ran this in... I ran the blazes through a couple times as well. And it's super easy with our lever to be able to just turn things off. Alright, so the only thing we're missing is a button. And sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird today. Man, last night I had some bad issues with, I guess, acid reflux or something. I don't know. But man, my voice is all messed up today. And I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to get another video out. So sorry if my voice sounds a little bit hoarse or something like that. It's kind of weird. But anyways, everything we need for this, right? We have. The main thing was that slime pearl, and I'm guessing that's to represent sticking everything together. And now we have a Hunter's Handgun. How cool is that? And yeah, it does look like an actual gun. Nice. But as you can see, when we go to right-click with it, it doesn't do anything. And if you hold right-click, that's how you reload. But currently, we have no bullets for this thing. To do that, we need to make some bullets. But first, we can make some magazines. But making bullets is what I want. And the main bullet that I really want... Well, there's two of them. I want the storm shot. That's going to allow us to grab a charged creeper later on. So when we see a creeper, we can hit it with a storm charge and then catch it as that, and it will be caught as a charged creeper. So that is one shot that I would like to get. And this is a very specific shot right here. But the other one is going to be the seeker shot. We're going to take that. Let's see. I'm missing gunpowder, right? No. Gold nuggets. So gold. Let's grab that. I don't want to make fireworks stuff. So there we go. Seeker shot. We'll grab that. And you mix that with the heart here. And that will net you one of my favorite shots, which is a ender shot, which pierces enemies and seeks targets. So if there's multiple enemies on you, it has a chance of going through the first target and going through the next target. And it actually will seek out the enemies. Now, like I said, you're going to want to make more than just 8 of these. This is just an example. But if you hold this, you'll see there is no magazine. We actually need to make a magazine for this. And that's where we have this right here. The actual empty magazines. And we get 5 of them. So what you do, you take this and you surround it with those, and you'll get that actual magazine. Same with this. And there you go. We get a magazine. Just like that. And yeah, you're supposed to be able to right click. And as you can see, you hold down right click. It will charge up your shots. And I think it goes by the first thing that's in order. So if you have this magazine here, which we just loaded, if we have that in this slot, it will go here first, and then it will go to this one after you've ran out of shots. So that's how this works. Now, I don't really have too much to test it on, hostile-wise, unless we have something that maybe spawned downstairs. That'd be kind of interesting. There's a very high chance that there's something actually down here. Hiding in the shadows, maybe? Maybe. Oh yeah. Totally is. We have a couple of mobs. Now, let's see if we can't test this. And fire. So it hit him. And did it do any damage? I can't actually tell. Okay, so you see that I shot it there and I wasn't even looking at it. Same with this one. I can shoot. It didn't hit the same mob. Oh, I love that. One-shotting mobs with this thing. And you don't even have to aim with it. Like, you don't have to aim, you don't have to be accurate, you don't have to do any of that. It is that lethal. And so I'm going to go ahead and drain out the rest of these shots. And then what you got to do is hold down the shoot button, and it will reload. And what it did right now was it reloaded those charge shots. And we're going to go get ourselves a charged creeper. So now that I have the mob imprisonment tool ready to go, we have a nice creeper down here. And the shots that I have, these you do have to aim. That will make it a charged creeper. And we'll want to capture that charged creeper. Now, the mob imprisonment tool does actually know whether or not it is a charged creeper or if it is not a charged creeper. So it does say creeper, but you're going to have to make sure you know which one's the charged ones and which one's not. I mean, I guess they'll both drop similar things. The charged creeper, though, has a chance of dropping a very specific type of drop. So what we need to do, I went ahead and put a door on this because I have this turned off. What I'm going to do is pull this creeper out. I'm going to put this creeper in. And we should see, once we close this door, we should start seeing actual charged creepers spawning in here. They're going to be hard to see because they will automatically be killed. But they will spawn in. Yeah, that was kind of charged looking. And these are going to drop a very specific type of heart. So, let's see. I don't think it's called a charged. It's called, yeah, the Eye of the Storm. So, charged creeper drop. Very specific drop here. That only comes from these charged creepers. So, yeah, we're going to make sure that we're actually getting that. And yeah, it's a little bit rare of a drop, so you probably won't see it right away. But it's definitely something we're going to want because it's used in a lot of really cool things, such as the Rending Gale, and the Tome of, I always have issues saying this. I think it's Alakestri? I think that's how you say it. But yeah, this right here lets you pretty much convert things, which is really, really nice. It's like you give redstone for items, and there's a lot of different like things you can do here. So you can see you can feed it, you can charge it with certain items, and it can give you things. Like it'll duplicate items for you for redstone. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, there's some nice things that you can do with this. But I mean, you can also do this with other things we have in here. I just think this is one of the really, really cool ones. That is very, very similar to our transmutation stuff. Awesome. So, while that's doing its thing, I just want to check in here, make sure, are they charged? Are they charged? Because I can't really tell. They don't stay in here long enough. Let's pause this for a second. And then we'll definitely be able to tell. So they don't look charged. No, they're definitely not charged. So what we might need to do is charge them by hand and then turn this on. Ah, that's probably what we have to do. We're gonna have to charge this by hand. Alright, so let's open this up a little bit. It's kind of dangerous. Believe me, this is really dangerous. We're gonna shoot these guys. Okay, so they shouldn't die. And we should be out. Let's turn this on. And, oh, we got an Eye of the Storm. Oh, nice. So that is a way you can do it. I thought that the mob imprisonment might recognize the fact that they were charged, but I guess not. I fibbed. I told a little fib. No, I just didn't know. Yeah, because anyways, let's go ahead and move on. I'm glad that at least we got one. So yeah, you can let them build up in your mob farm, take them out, make sure you shoot them with this hunter's handgun a few times, and yeah, you'll eventually get one of those drops, which is really, really satisfying whenever you get one, because they're actually one of the harder things to get other than bat wings. But of course, we should be able to imprison bats and go that way. What is he doing? Look, he's walking right in there. He's like, I see your stuff. Would be crying shame if I blew it up. That's exactly what he's doing. Look at him looking there. Oh, that's all my expensive equipment. So when it comes to more things in Reliquary, there are a few things that I really want to go ahead and get my hands on. And one of them is the Coin of Fortune. Now, I do have a bat wing that we had from quite a while ago. And I only have one, unfortunately. But this one bat wing is going to be well worth the use for this coin. Now, this coin is super awesome. This is a really powerful magnet. When you have it right-clicked like so, and activated, this thing is super, super powerful. And I don't know if it can go in a bobble slot or not. It can go inside your next slot. So, yeah, I mean, when I say super powerful, I mean, like you can't even drop items out of your inventory. It's almost like I'm doing, like, tricks with my weapon here. Now's when it'd be nice if I had some shots. Some of those piercing shots. Yeah, this is something that's really, really, really handy. Let's head back in here. Let's get that guy out of here. All right, so that's one thing. That is a magnet that is super, super powerful. We have another one, or another thing that I want to make, which is the Imperior's Cup, or Imperior's Chalice. This thing is really, really nice. It will allow us, if I make a void tier, which I'm going to need a little bit of stuff. Let me go in here real quick. We got to be careful too when we walk around this thing because, as you just seen, we picked up some stuff. We need a gas tier. Okay. All the stuff which we should be able to get. It should have. Gas tier being one that we definitely should be able to get. There we go. And a void tier, which is used as a crafting recipe. And you can see right here, keeps almost unlimited amount of one item type. Yeah, you can hold it and use it to do things for you. This is actually another item in here. A lot of these things do some really cool stuff. So we're going to make the Chalice. And this Chalice can do a few cool things. If you hold the right click, you can see enable to drink water, or to drain water. You can enable it. That will drain water, like pick it up for you so you can like, clear areas. This by default, I believe, disabled, it'll allow you to place water. And then you can drink water. But it does something weird, okay? It heals you. It heals your hunger bar. But it also costs you a little bit of life. And is that okay? I mean, does it give you more? That's questionable, because I don't think it's even worth doing that. I think it's more likely you're going to accidentally drink the water, because you can see it already is consumed a whole hunger bar. So yeah, it's definitely not worth drinking out of here. It basically wastes your food bar. And wastes your hunger bar. It's really not that great. But for like its basic task, like placing water, and then for draining water, oh, it's so good. This is a super useful tool, especially whenever you're in a place where you need to drain some water. All right, so with those in our hands, there is another one. I don't know if we can make the medallion yet because I need a witch. We still haven't got a witch yet, unfortunately. This feather right here would be really nice, but like I said, we need more bat wings. The Cross of Mercy, this we can definitely make. We need our Wither Skeleton Skull Head, which we do have one of. And we also need a rib. A Wither Skeleton's rib. Awesome. We take this, and this says deals extra damage to undead creatures. So yeah, I believe you just whack them with it. That, or I don't remember exactly, if you keep it in your inventory, it allows you to deal more damage to undead creatures. Either way, it's a really nice charm to have on you. A really nice tool. Alright. When it comes to like staffs and stuff like that, there's a couple things down here that I really want, but we don't have them yet. The Sojourner's staff is one that I really want. I want the Rending Gale, and I want, of course, the not the Angelic Feather, because that one hurts your hunger. There's Longfall Boots we can get, but the Shears of Winter is really, really cool. And then the Witherless Rose. This right here is probably the best thing you can get for protecting yourself against the Wither. You just won't get Wither with it. It's super, super, super OP. But yeah, that's about it when it comes to Reliquary. I mean, there's some other things that are deeper within the mod itself. You have interdiction torches, which will prevent mobs from coming into your base and stuff like that. Pedestals, there are some things like the experience collector. You can put on a pedestal and it'll automatically collect experience for you. You have the Altar of Light, which you place redstone in it, or on it. I think you right-click redstone onto it, and then it'll actually produce a block of glowstone above it. I mean, there's several things. The Lily Pad of Fertility, this thing is really, really, really useful for growing crops faster. We could probably make that too. What all is needed for these fertility things? Just rib bones and the glands and cactus. Rib bones, glands, and I think I have cactus, and slime balls. It's just messy to make those things. So let's see what all we can do, because I mean, making the Lily Pad of Fertility is not that bad. What all are we missing? We're missing something. Cactus. We need our transmutation. Gotta love making those recipes. I just wish it automatically went in there. I understand that it doesn't. Perfect. And we can make the Lily Pad of Fertility. And what you can do is place it on the water. So, you know how we have our crops over here? Right? Well, we can just place this on the water, and this will actually help our crop grow faster. A lot faster, actually. I do believe it's a pretty nice boost that it gives. But yeah, it should start helping our crops grow. Of course, we have tons of wheat and stuff in here. And that's mostly for bread. So you can see these are already starting to grow, which, yeah, that is already at stage 2, I believe. So yeah, that thing is going to be very helpful for crops, and I do believe it works in the same 9x9 area as long as it's in the center. So pretty useful, pretty useful. So, but these pedestals, the Wrath node is something that you would want. If you had, where's that? The Ender Staff. The Ender Staff is a way to teleport you, which is another thing that I would want. But like I said, the bat wings, we really, I guess, need to capture a bat. And we also need to capture a snowman. The frozen core is something that I definitely want. And then this is if you have squid. So if you kill enough squid, you can get that. Alright, so eventually we're going to also make the Magic Bane. The Magic Bane is a very cool item that you can enchant, and it increases the damage output, and it also gives special effects as well. But it has a durability of 16, but that's where this right here comes in handy. This repairs gold items for you, as long as you charge it with gold. So yeah, you can shift right click to toggle auto absorb, and it'll basically absorb the gold that you have in your inventory. And what it'll do is it'll repair gold tools. And of course, everybody knows gold tools are a little bit faster than diamond, I believe. I believe it's faster than diamond. But the durability is just not worth using. Well, this kind of helps with that. That Touchstone of Malice is super, super useful. So, Holy Hand Grenade, that's another thing that's really cool. It acts as TNT, but it doesn't destroy the items. And it doesn't hurt the player. So, yeah, it's a hand grenade that doesn't break blocks is what I meant to say. And it doesn't hurt us. So we can use this to attack mobs and it can attack players, but it doesn't hurt us because it's linked to us. So, anyways, some really nice stuff. If you're interested in each of these items, of course, there's always an information tag right here that will help you and let you know exactly how each of these items work. And yeah, Reliquary is definitely a very, very cool mod. Look at him, just look at us. He's like, I'm gonna get you. And you know what? He's not gonna get me today. So if you look at these shells, like they'll leave out empty shells. Let me see if I can find where the shells are. Okay, so the empty casings. It says these are just empty casings that are left after firing shots. And you can actually turn them back into gold nuggets when you're done with them. So there we go. So that's what you probably want to do after you have a bunch of them built up. But yeah, there are a bunch of different effects and stuff that you can kind of add to things. You can add potions to the actual shots if you use neutral shots. But like I said, I really love the Seeker shot. Like, making Seeker shots are my favorite. And then combining them with the Ender part. Creeper, you are in my way. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, no, don't blow up, please. I guess we can just use the Seeker shots. I think the Seeker shots actually give us a bonus as well. So we can do 5 of that. And that'll give us 8. Or not 5 of them, we give 8. We had some already. Right click to reload. Get out of here. Seeker shots are really, really nice, by the way. All of these shots are nice. Having these in your inventory, you can see these magazines actually hold up and they stack, so you can just have tons and tons of ammo stored inside your inventory for your use whenever you feel like using it. I don't know if it works on passive mobs. Oh, it does. Okay, so it does seek out passive mobs and you don't even have to aim. So yeah, I would recommend using Seeker shots whenever you can. They do one-shot most mobs, and yeah, if you want to do piercing, it might go through more than one mob, so just keep that in mind. I don't know, these Seeker shots are probably just good enough in their self. Man, that is super cool. But, guys, I know today was a little bit shorter of an episode. I am sorry about that. It's just, I mean, like I said, my voice is really, really messed up right now, and I'm trying to recover. Still getting videos out for you guys, but like I said, I need to go on some voice rest for a little bit. And yeah, pumping out videos every day doesn't really give me a break to do that. So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.